You're listening to the BigIron Buzz.
Welcome to our latest episode of the BigIron Buzz, where each week we'll bring to you the latest news and trends in the ag, real estate, and used equipment markets. This podcast is brought to you by BigIron Auctions and BigIron Realty, rural America's premier online unreserved auction site, bringing you real connections, respected values, and real deals. Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Smith, and I'm the host of the BigIron Buzz. This week we're going to talk to several of our top district managers here at BigIron and what's for sale in their neck of the woods. Our first guest is District Manager Jeff Gerdes. Jeff, you're new to this show. Can you start off by telling us a little about yourself and where you're located?
I live in Auburn, Nebraska, which is about 60 miles south of Omaha. I commute daily and can reach most of my customers in a little over an hour. I started my career back in 2017 and was fortunate enough to be selected as the Rookie of the Year. The following year, I was recruited by Tim Kipper and accepted a new role as the Metro Omaha accounts manager with the task of prospecting new customers, promoting BigIron awareness, and growing market share. I'm proud to say that it's been an uphill challenge, but we're now doing business with the highest profile companies and businesses in all of Omaha and Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Jeff, you have several sales coming up on the 10th. Let's start with Sap Bros.
Well, Sap Brothers is actually one of our biggest new customers, and we're extremely happy to have them. One thing Sap Brothers does for us is they're very, very well recognized, and they're the kind of seller that we definitely want to be doing business with. They've got a proven track record for high quality, well-maintained equipment, and their representatives that I work with out there, they're just great guys. They're extremely honest, and they do a great job of taking care of our customers when they call in to get additional information. I'm selling a 2012 Freightliner this week, and that's a perfect example of the kind of quality that BigIron wants. The truck basically it speaks for itself. If you just look at the outward appearance, you can tell that it's been extremely well maintained. It's equipped with the Detroit DD13 coupled with an Eaton Fuller 10-speed, and right now it seems to be that's what our buyers are all looking for. It's a bonus when you can offer the steerable third axle. So I've got extremely high expectations for this truck, and whoever ends up winning that high bid is going to certainly be happy.
We also have CDS Enterprises. What do they have listed on the sale?
Yeah, CDS is owned by Mark Sass. He's another seller that takes pride in his equipment, and we're excited to represent his truck and trailer. He has a 2006 Sterling AT9500 day cab with 456,000 miles. It's powered by a Mercedes-Benz 6-cylinder turbo, and it has the proven Eaton Fuller Road Ranger 10-speed tranny. This truck comes with all the bells and whistles, and it's going to definitely be a crowd favorite for all of our ag bidders. I would not be surprised at all to see this truck pulling a grain trailer down the road even as early as next week. It's road ready, and it just needs a new driver. They also are selling a heavy-duty 1974 Chauncey lowboy trailer. This is the one that everybody is looking for right now, a good, reliable trailer that will definitely fit the bill. The overall length on that trailer, Ryan, is it's 39 feet long, where the main flatbed's 25 foot. It has a 3-foot dovetail, and the folding ramps are 21 inches wide by 70 inches long. It has numerous flip-up tie-downs on each side. It's got air brakes, spring suspension. From the vast number of watch list bidders, I'm confident that this trailer is going to be a very, very popular item come Wednesday's auction.
Jordan Machinery also has some items listed on the 10th. What can you tell me about the seller, Jeff?
Well, Jordan Machinery, they're an interesting customer. Actually, we're doing service with Jordan Machinery / S&N Auto, due 100% to Mark Stock. Mark actually signed them several years ago, and they hold the longest tenured continuous annual agreement within our entire BigIron history. This specific auction is extremely unique. With BigIron's help, Jordan Machinery's business has expanded tremendously, and they basically have outgrown their location in the middle of Omaha. They're only weeks away from relocating into a brand new location that includes 26 acres, a brand new building that's going to encompass their office activities, fab, paint, and assembly. They've invested a dedicated auction row for us that will provide a premier area for us to now to take our photographs, videos, and stage equipment for bidder inspection and buyer loadout. We're selling nearly 200 lots on the 10th, and they include an inventory of both new and used equipment. Just a few items that to mention. There's numerous welders, generators, overwhelming number of tools, parts, components, trucks, trailers, trenchers, and much, much more. This is an auction that our bidders are going to need to dedicate time to review the listings to get the full value of what's available. A few highlights are going to include an Aztec RT560 trencher backhoe with only 1,700 hours. This is a very popular model that Jordan Machinery offers to our bidders. I probably have one of these maybe once every 4 to 6 weeks, and each and every time that we offer these up, they sell extremely well. This is going to be no exception. It's a very good unit. It's when you look at the pictures, you watch the video, you can see the smooth operation, and it's going to be a popular item. They also got a Vermeer V3 355 trencher, and then one of the trailers that we're listing for them is one of their own. This is not a unit that they purchased to resell. This is one that they've been using themselves. It's an extremely nice 2012 Eager Beaver. It's a 20-ton tandem axle flatbed, and this is a trailer that they're actually utilizing to transport some of their inventory from Omaha out to their new Waterloo location as we speak. I told them that it's going to be hard for them to give that up because the day that we popped the pictures was the last day they were able to use it. They're also including numerous Skyjack and Genie self-propelled scissor lifts, Miller Big 40 portable welding generator, and there's numerous other welders, both 110 and 220. There's the portable units, and then there's also several that are mounted on trailers. Honestly, Ryan, I could take up our entire time slot if I tried to provide details for everything we have on this auction. I do want to impress, though, to everyone that there's a tremendous amount of brand new electrical components valued at thousands of dollars, and they're going to be sold as large bundled lots. There's everything from breakers to boxes to fittings to couplers, just about anything that the typical electrical contractor and or electrician needs are included. And I will be honest, there are so many items that it'll take a keen eye to catch the value of all of these and exactly what it is, all that's in there. The quality of tools that we're representing for Jordan's on the 10th, these are not your cheap tools. They include some very specialized pieces that our bidders, I think, are truly going to need to check out very closely. This is an auction where there's something for everyone, and I truly mean that. Whether it's shop equipment, ice and pop machines, or we're even going to offer a brand new sauna. So if you could make the trip to Omaha to inspect these items, I assure you'd be worth your trip.
What other equipment is for sale in Omaha?
Well, I'm representing for Vierager Electric. We're selling a repeat performer for BigIron. Actually, they have a 2001 International Digger Derrick truck, and it was first sold a few years back by OPPD, or Omaha Public Power District, in Omaha, Nebraska. That OPPD equipment in Omaha is extremely sought after because they know how well everything is maintained through their dedicated maintenance programs there. This truck is 100% ready to go. No defects, no issues. They're only selling it because they just purchased a brand new, smaller model from BigIron just a few weeks back. And so they're going to go ahead and let this unit go. For the guy that's looking for a heck of a good truck for a fair price, this is certainly going to be the one. It has the DT 466 diesel with the Allison 5-speed automatic, 3-section telescoping boom. It's got the max lift to 24,000 pounds. It has a max height of 47 feet and horizontal reach of 37 foot. It's coming to the seller with a 18-inch diameter auger. And they also purchased after the fact a operator's quick attach man bucket. So you literally have the ability to drop the boom to the ground, and within just a matter of 1 minute, you can attach a single person man bucket and utilize that then for secondary operations. Simply stating, this is it's just a darn good, reliable truck, and they have all the documented maintenance records to show it. I've got another seller. He's a new seller to the metro area. He's actually the third in line from a family of sellers in Omaha, the Winninghoff family. Ben Winninghoff is actually the youngest son in the family, and he is the owner operator of Quality Tire, located off 85th and Maple in Omaha, Nebraska. He's asked us to market his 2007 F450 Super Duty truck. It has a RTI 3,200 pound, 15-foot hydraulic crane mounted to the service bed. This truck only has 120,000 original miles. It does have the 6.0 Power Stroke diesel and the 5-speed automatic transmission. The truck's good and clean inside and out, and it's packed full of storage on both sides with a 9-foot service bed. He just put the new Pacific dualies on the truck. It's a sharp-looking truck. It's like I was telling Ben, I says, this is definitely a truck that we can sell as service with swag.
Next up is District Manager Eric Cannon from North Dakota. Eric, let's start with you telling a little about yourself.
Sure, Ryan. I'm the BigIron District Manager for District 14. This includes Western Minnesota and North Dakota. Been about 15 years in the automotive auction industry and came on board with BigIron in 2019. And I tell you what, it's been an exciting ride. It's fun working for such a dynamic, growing company. And we had a record year here in District 14 in 2020, and we're really looking to build off of that momentum into 2021.
Now, you have some really nice transportation and construction equipment up for sale up in the next 2 weeks. Tell us more here.
Absolutely. And in addition to that, we've got some great listings coming up this spring in the Red River Valley area. But today, as you mentioned, I want to focus on a couple of sellers and new areas for us up in Minot, North Dakota, which is kind of up in the northwestern part of the great state of North Dakota. Excited to announce 2 new sellers. They're offering quality equipment. The first one is Sir Rig Service. Sir is a well-established business specializing in transportation. They've been serving the Minot area and really the entire country for many years now. They've got a couple of items up here that I want to highlight that are going to be offered on our March 10th auction. The first item is a 1994 Peterbilt 379 semi-truck with a sleeper. This truck has a 470 horsepower Cummins 14-liter L6 water-cooled diesel engine. It offers 13 forward speeds, 2 reverse, 100-gallon fuel capacity, block heater, dual exhausts that are chromed out, air suspension, 4 airbags, power steering, air conditioner, heat, radio, much more on this truck. And bidders, a good thing about this one is bidders can log into our website, and we've got the full vehicle history report listed in the listing here on this truck. So you can check it out and bid with confidence. The other item being offered from Sir is a 2002 Tempe DH 4662 grain trailer. This trailer has air suspension, air brakes, aluminum wheels, 50 feet in length, 65-inch hopper doors. And in addition, this trailer has a single power tarp and 2 hoppers. You can log into BigIron.com and check this trailer out. We've got a multitude of pictures, and we've even got a full video of the power tarp in action. Now, also selling in Minot, this will be offered on March 17. is Post Construction. Post has served the Minot community for decades and is a very reputable company. They specialize in all aspects of construction, and they have a wide variety of equipment. I'd like to highlight one piece that could serve a multitude of purposes. They're offering a 2006 Caterpillar 330 DL excavator. This item is closing on March 17th, but open for bid right now. This cat has a 375 horsepower Caterpillar C9 8.8 water-cooled diesel engine, block heater, hydrostatic transmission, 21-foot 4-inch boom reach, and a 12-foot 10-inch stick length. Also included is an enclosed cab, heat, radio, air conditioner, and more. We have over 150 pictures of this item right now on BigIron.com and a full video of this item in operation. That's what we're offering right now up in D14 in our new area of Minot, North Dakota, Ryan.
It's been a while since our next guest has been on the show. It's Felix Rodriguez, who is a National Accounts Director here at BigIron. Felix, can you start off by telling us a little about yourself?
Well, I've been in the equipment business now about 30 years. My role within the industry has covered a lot of different bases. Started in the rental industry. Within the rental industry, I've held different positions from in my early days, starting in inside sales to outside sales, to used equipment sales, to fleet manager, branch operations, sales manager within the rental industry. And I've also worked in the dealer side of the business for a JCB dealer. And Cat forklift dealer here in Dallas. Originally from Florida, that's where I started my career, and then moved over to Dallas when I joined the auction industry. I worked for Iron Planet as well too. I was director of national accounts, so basically same position. I'm here with Big Iron and helped Iron Planet in the early days develop their presence and their market. Presence within the auction world. And that was in the early days when online auctioning was really new to the industry. So it wasn't the norm, and it wasn't, at the time, it wasn't even well embraced because it was a new concept, right, for the industry. And then from Iron Planet, I went to work for a dealer for a few years. I left the auction industry, and then most recently back in the auction industry here with Big Iron. And my focus here with Big Iron, of course, is developing the national account business, which encompasses, the rental industry, all the national players, the Sun Belts and the Sun States and H&E equipments of the world that have large fleets, trying to develop that business for Big Iron in those arenas and those verticals. And then also on the contractor business, construction side of the business, which involves the dealer side of the business, yellow iron, and contractors. So kind of in a nutshell, that's my background.
So Felix, Sun State has some great equipment coming up. Do you want to tell us what they have?
Yeah, so Sun State, it's an account that has developed very nicely with Big Iron. It started really from zero. We were able to partner up with Sun State Equipment, and Sun State, like the others I mentioned earlier, they have a pretty diverse fleet within their rental fleet. They carry everything from aerial lifts, telescopic lifts, scissor lifts, backhoes, skid steers, mini excavators, small equipment like pumps and compressors and welders and things of that sort. The nice thing about Sun State is that they acquire all this equipment brand new from the original manufacturer, and they maintain it in their fleet for, on average, probably 6 to 7 years. And they do the PMs and service the equipment according to OEM specification and do a great job. And they basically have partnered up with us to help them with the disposition of these assets and sell them in a timely manner through our auction schedule every Wednesday. So we've been doing business with them for about a year now. The quality of the equipment is superb. It's really good stuff, clean equipment, well maintained for the most part, original hours on every hour meter. And up to now, we've sold, can't keep track now, but I think we're well into, about 1,000 units or so for them. And the performance has been exceptional. They're very happy with our price performance and our process. And I anticipate we're going to keep growing that business. And up to now, to be honest with you, we have not had any issues at all from buyers that are buying fleet through our auction platform coming from the Sun State equipment fleet. So it's been a great marriage and a great partnership for us so far.
That's our show for today. I'd like to thank our guests Jeff Gerdes, Eric Cannon, and Felix Rodriguez, and remind everyone that the equipment mentioned on today's show can be found on the March 10th auction on BigIron.com. For the Big Iron Buzz, I'm Ryan Smith. We'll catch you here next week.